I'm David Cubberley, and here today to make an announcement. I want to welcome all of you for coming out to join us, and I'm very thankful to be joined by people who live in the vicinity, who farm on the peninsula, and are very close to the issue that I'm going to be talking about. So welcome to everybody. Saanich has been seen for years as a leader in protecting agricultural land, but we're falling behind today. An urban containment boundary, which we've had for a very long time, by itself is not enough, nor is designation of agricultural land in the Agricultural Land Reserve to protect farmland. We have farmlands that have been devastated by debris and fill from construction sites like Uptown, the Victoria Airport, and other big projects around the region. Babes Honey, where we're standing today, shows what can happen and why we have to act. This used to be a beautiful working farm. Now it's a devastated industrial site. More than 10,000 truckloads of fill placed on a working farm. For years, farmers and residents and organizations like the Peninsula Agriculture Commission have been expressing their concerns and calling for action. Fill dumping on farmlands threatens our food security and the viability of the land that we're leaving to future generations. This is another example of an issue that has gone unaddressed in Saanich for far too long, and it shows why we need a change. Saanich didn't get involved when Babes was under siege. The ALC didn't stop the illegal dumping on farmlands. People in rural Saanich were pleading for action to stop the devastation on these lands. We need to fix this problem. We can fix this problem. As your next mayor of Saanich, I will fix this problem. Today I'm calling for a strategy to protect farmland in Saanich and across the region. We need to bring residents, farmers, truckers, and civic leaders together to find positive solutions for managing fill from construction sites. I'll work with the CRD to create a regional fill deposit strategy that protects farms from illegal dumping. This will include fill deposit bylaws that feature better control over the type and volume of fill allowed, stricter registration and reporting requirements to prevent deposits of contaminated fill. We have absolutely no idea what's in here, and we have no idea where it might travel because of that. This is a drainage that drains into Elk Lake. There's active movement of water through this site. We don't know what's in here. And we need more effective scrutiny of what's actually happening on the ground. We also need to have a regional inventory of locations where clean construction fill can be safely deposited. This happens in part because we don't have any direction to move fill to sites where this type of thing wouldn't happen. And we need better compliance and monitoring of approved farm plans, which can involve fill deposit, so that we prevent add-on dumping. What's happened here in part is due to the fact that a very small amount was enabled under a farm plan, and the rest of it is just add-on dumping that occurred to make money. And at $70 to $100 or $120 a load, there's some significant amount of money to be made out of 10,000 loads. I'm committing today that Saanich will show leadership in creating an action plan to protect farmland from fill dumping. No one intervened at this site when the infractions began. No one. No one heeded the appeals of local residents and neighboring farms. The price turned out to be a farm sacrificed to greed. We have to learn from these mistakes and change what happens on the land. The stakes are just too high. Municipalities and regional districts have historically relied on the Agricultural Land Commission to approve and regulate soil deposit plans in the land reserve. But the Land Commission is now so underfunded by the current government, it effectively cannot monitor whether farmers are complying with fill deposit plans. As a result, we're seeing that approved fill deposit plans can turn into illegal dumping nightmares that affect us all. It's happening all over the peninsula, and the potential is there for it to continue and grow. So as part of this strategy, I will fight and enlist other municipalities in the fight to have the provincial government give the Agricultural Land Commission the resources and the powers that it needs to once again do its job effectively. We need to keep farming viable in Saanich, and I have a vision for achieving that. it's just not good enough, you know, when you look at this, when you look at the before and after shots, to think that we took a farm that's iconic here, that everyone knows about, and we turned it into an industrial site. That's just unacceptable. That can't continue. I have a proven record of fighting to support farmers and protect farmland for real farming. You all know that I intervened on behalf of residents to fight the development and the use of fill at Panama Flats when I was an MLA. I stood up for farmers on agricultural property assessments when the farm tax review was underway. I've lobbied for value-added products to count towards farm income thresholds for property tax purposes. And I've donated money of my own money, $10,000, to help save Madrona farms and inspire other donors to come forward and involve themselves in protecting farms forever. I think Saanich needs a mayor who will make agriculture a priority, a real one. I want to be that mayor, and I'm asking for people's support on November 19th to get that job done. Thank you very much for coming out today. I look forward to working together with you to fix the problem that we have. Thank you.